All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTube. It's your boy Young Dad. Um, so the presidential election is about 2 days away, and I figured everybody else is giving their prediction. I might as well too. So I decided I would go ahead and give my prediction of who I think is going to be the next president of the United States. And long story short, I do believe it's going to be Joe Biden. Cut and dry. There's a lot of reasons why, uh, but at the same time, there's a lot of reasons why I could see him also losing. Um, One of the main reasons why I see Joe Biden potentially winning, and the actual clear reason why I potentially see him winning, is because he does have a lot of opportunities to win. The path for his victory is actually a lot easier than Donald Trump's. Not to say that Donald Trump doesn't have a path to victory; he has a very strong path to victory. But Biden's own path seems a little bit easier. With all those swing states, Biden only has to win a couple. I can potentially see him winning states like Michigan. I can see him winning a couple of other states such as Maine. Trump literally has to win Florida. If he does not win Florida, the potential for him to lose is almost indefinite. So he literally has all his paths going through Florida. If he doesn't get it through Florida, I don't see him winning. I do see Trump actually getting Arizona. I don't see Biden winning Arizona, and that's kind of one of the things that's kind of pushing me towards Biden, is that even without him winning Arizona, he still can continue on and become president. With Trump, he cannot do that. If he loses Arizona, if he loses Florida, if he loses Texas, which is crazy that that's even a possibility, it just does not look good for him. With that being said, I don't think that it's completely out of the water for Trump. Donnie T is amazing. Donnie T has pulled some crazy from the behind victories. As we can remember, in 2016, the race against Hillary Clinton, everybody thought Clinton was going to win it hands down, and as you can see, she didn't. So the difference between that election and this election, though, is that during that election, it wasn't so much that Donald Trump won as much as it was that everyone kind of hated Hillary Clinton. Now, with him being president, he still has a lower approval rating, but there is a growing number of people that actually like President Donald Trump. So that silent majority is something completely serious and highly believable. I don't dismiss the silent majority for an instant. I do see Joe Biden pushing for a lot of minorities, black people, to actually vote, thinking that they are going to vote for him. But I can definitely see a lot of people in the black community still voting for Trump, despite the rhetoric, because that's just how it is. A lot of black people are multifactorial. There's not just a black vote. There's a lot of spectrum within the black vote. So there are a couple of people who are going to vote for Trump, a lot more than they were in 2016. So that being said, the only reason why I do believe that Trump will lose this election is that there is a vast majority of people that do not like him. And I honestly think when it comes to presidential elections, it's not so much of policies as it is likability. And likability is something that Donald Trump does have, but as an overall, more people dislike him than they do dislike Joe Biden, if that makes sense. But when it comes down to it, I just see Joe Biden just kind of edging over Donald Trump. I do not think it's going to be a blue wave grand victory by the Democratic Party where they just kind of run over Donald Trump. But at the same time, I could be wrong. It could be everybody's just tired of Republican, Donald Trump, and they just shoot a blue wave. But I don't see that as a possibility. I honestly think that Joe Biden is going to win, but he is going to win by a small margin. It's not going to be 306. It will probably be maybe 270, 274, and he just crossed the threshold that he would need to win the election. And even with that, it's still a margin. So there's a potential that Donald Trump can still, edge out a couple of wins. I do see him winning Florida. Being in Florida, I did vote for Biden, but I don't think President Biden is going to have enough polling to just edge out Florida. I know Trump beat Hillary by like maybe 1.8% in 2016. And I know that Biden, it does have like a sizable like 8% or 6% lead over Trump. But one big thing that a lot of people don't understand with these polls in this day and age is that the polls go off of people that actually waste their time to actually poll on these elections, and a vast majority of the people may not necessarily put who they're voting for, but they already know. So when it comes down to it, without being politically correct, Trump supporters don't poll, they just vote. And that's kind of what may end up happening. So although you see a overall support for Biden, on election day, you might be surprised in seeing maybe a very, very large turnout for Trump. And not only just a large turnout for Trump, but early polling voting and mail-in ballot voting for Trump, for President Trump. And that's not unlikely. So I think pretty much where I'm going with this is Biden's gonna win, but Trump's got a chance. Pretty much where it goes down to.